true. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing well. If you took the, so many wires around here. If you took the flow yesterday, as I did, little sore, but nice to be back. Always good to get right back into some of that soreness and break it down. Once you start breathing and moving again, you'll probably notice that you're feeling pretty good. So get into your breath, right? If you are feeling things in your body, the breath gives you just enough space to be aware of those sensations and to also calm your mind during those sensations, which is all good training, I guess, for what we're doing on the mat and off the mat. If you would like to listen to music today with me, I'm going back to a playlist from April 10th, 410. It's a flow playlist, and you are welcome to pull that up and start that playlist, get your volume set, and I'm going to go ahead and start mine now. And then once you're ready and you've got your volume set, you can hear me clearly. Go ahead and lie down onto your back, everyone. We're going to start in Shavasana. Okay, legs straight, arms by your sides. And let your head rest down onto the ground. You can give yourself a little head roll side to side. And let that feel good, and then bring your head back to center. And make one more adjustment in your shoulders if you need to, and so that you can set soft and set still. And let's start in a deep relaxation in today, so we're not even moving the breath yet. And the body's heavy, and the breath is completely natural, of which you can then observe the natural breath. When you take your next inhale, feel your belly rise. And exhale all the air out of your body, feel your belly fall. Hey, nice to have you all here practicing today. Bring your straight legs together, reach your arms up over your head, big stretch. And feel it as your chest draws out of your waist, and bring your right knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers onto your right shin. When relieving pose, tuck your elbows in around your sides. As much as we feel when we're stretching our bodies or opening our bodies and improving our flexibility, you might also feel it when you compress deeply into your body, like your right hip crease here. And so as you feel it, and put your mind on it, and seal your lips, let's start to breathe together with your inhales and your exhales coming through your nose. And your lips sealed, and your jaw remains as soft as it possibly can. And you experience the space of 3 breath cycles. It's about 18 seconds. Take 3 breath cycles on your own. And on your third exhale, we're going to release, and we'll meet back in Shavasana. And softly let it go, right leg back onto the mat, arms by your sides. And now keep your breath going. And so rather than letting the breath fall back into its natural state, maintain a soft focus on your breathing. And feel the air as it comes into your body, and once again, your belly's going to rise. And as you exhale, your belly's going to fall. And straight legs back together. Take your arms over your head. Again, reach out, stretch out, pull your ribs away from your hips. And draw your left knee into your chest. Interlace the fingers onto your left shin. And as your right leg is straight, kick out through the heel. Use your arm strength. Relax your left toes. And draw your left thigh in towards your chest. Yoga is great as it allows us to fall into the moment. It's much easier to exist in the moment. I know a lot of us, humans in general, all of us, there's a lot going on around. And so when you drop into the moment, and some of those attachments start to lessen, it can feel quite nice, and really don't know how to explain it, but it can feel nice. Take 3 deeper breaths here. And at the end of your next exhale, and release your left leg back out onto the mat. Arms by your sides, and notice some of the space. As you open up the hips, you're going to create more space for your low back, and your low back to the rest of your spine, and the relationship of your hips, all the way up to your armpits and through your side bodies. Bend your legs, please, so your feet are flat onto the mat. Turn your palms down, and then let's sit on the back of the hands. So tuck your thumbs under your bum, and creates a little tilt to the pelvis, and then kick both feet up towards the ceiling. So you're in L pose on your back. If you need to adjust your head or reset your head and your shoulders, kick up through the heels. If you have a little bend to your knees, that is totally fine. And keep kicking through your heels. Now start to point your toes towards the sky. So you're extending your ankles. And draw your navel in, press down into your hands, take an inhale. And exhale, pulse your bum off your hands. So little tiny pulses, bum off your hands, and straight up through your feet. And take as much of the rocking action out as possible. And so you're waking up your low abdominals, and the shoulders stay grounded. Keep it going, feel your belly. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees in, slide your hands out, give yourself a little squeeze. And let your belly soften. Everybody roll your forehead up to your knees and round your spine. Elbows in by your side, shoulders away from your ears. And you can gently rock side to side on your low back. And come back to center, bring your feet down. Keep your legs bent, take your arms over your head, stretch through the upper body. And spread your fingertips wide, and then go ahead and roll over onto your right side. And make your way around, come into a child's pose with your knees mat width apart. Take your bum back to your heels, slide your hands forward, and let your forehead come down onto the mat. Set back into your breath. With your focus, lips sealed, jaw soft. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your nose. And with your next inhale, rise up, all fours please, tabletop. And bring your knees in so they're hip width distance apart. And draw the energy up your arms, lift out of your shoulders, and then curl your toes with an exhale, press back into a downward facing dog. As I was saying, you can easily step into a practice with a bit of soreness, a bit of tightness or tension. And as we start to become more aware of those sensations, it sets us to a deeper place, a more mindful place, and to acknowledge in what we are feeling, what we are thinking. And then we come back into the familiarity of the breath practice. The most comfortable place and that we can be amidst all the changes is this centered and grounded breath practice, and very simple, but not easy. And to breathe in through your nose and to breathe out through your nose. Say 3-second inhale and 3-second exhale. Take your hands, please, walk them back to your feet. As you come to the back of your mat, little bend to your knees and let your head drop. Arms can dangle, and if your hands touch the ground, then go to the back of your hands, and so that you're not holding yourself up with your arms, let yourself fall down. Feel the neck, the shoulders, and the back. You might get one of those nice exhale sighs from your body here. A little bend to the knees, hands to the mat. Look forward and crawl forward. Come back out into a high plank in straight line from your armpits and through your hips back to your heels. Arms straight. Turn your thighs on. Connect to your belly. And your neck is long on all four sides. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift your bum, downward facing dog. Left foot stays down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Listen here, kick back and up. 3-legged dog. Put your right big toe on the back of your left ankle. Press your left heel down. Stretch through the calf. Keep your feet in this position and walk your hands back to your feet. And so it's not like you're walking on a tightrope. Right foot is behind your left foot. You press your feet down into the ground and then try to pull your feet forward and back away from each other to stabilize. Reach your arms out into a T. And as you reach your arms out, draw your shoulder blades in, feel your belly. You're pressing the feet down and then trying to push your left foot forward and your right foot pull back. Take your hands back down onto the mat and crawl forward back where we came, but now you're in a 3-legged plank, right big toe on the back of your left ankle. Feel your inner thighs. Draw your pubic bone to your chin. Hover your right toes. Take a breath in. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back. Lift your hips. 3-legged down dog splits. Lift your right foot a little bit higher. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, step right foot in between your hands. Slide your left toes back. And keep sliding your left toes back. Put your left knee down onto the ground. Untuck your toes. Left hand flat. Reach your right arm up to twist. And rather than putting all the weight into your left knee, ground the top of the foot. Take your top arm, do a half bind. Put it behind your low spine. Open the right side of the chest, rolling your right shoulder blade back in towards the spine. And then you can softly lift your gaze up. If that's too much, keep your gaze down. And you should feel it right underneath the right side of your rib cage. Breathe into it. And bring your gaze and right hand back to the front. Tuck your back toes, lift off your back knee. You're in a really long lunge, so it should be work. And to get your lunge, right knee stacked on top of the heel. Feel your legs, float your arms back by your sides. And draw to your upper back, connect to your core. We're still warming up, you guys. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, reach your arms back by your sides. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach back. Let's go. We'll do 8 more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Just the arms, forward and back. 6 more. Reach. Back for 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one, reach forward and bring your hands down onto the ground. Step back into a down dog, lift your hips. And feel your right leg. Process these body sensations in this breath right here. Right leg might feel a little longer than your left leg. Keep your right foot down. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, backing up. Listen, left big toe, back of your right ankle. Press that heel down. Feel your calf stretch. Walk your hands back to your feet. And feet are as though you're walking on a tightrope. Left foot behind your right foot. Press down into your feet. Right foot presses forward. And your left foot draws back. Reach your arms out into a T. Flatten your back as much as you can. Let all those little wobbles, the shakes happen. Your body finding its strength and to match the center of gravity. Nice. Bring your hands back down onto the ground. Crawl forward out into a three-legged plank. Left big toe still on the back of your right ankle. Turn your inner thighs up. Hover your left toes off. Take an inhale. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. And kick it back. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Kick back, lift your hips, three-legged down dog splits. Lift your left foot higher. Exhale, step your left foot all the way through. Slide your right toes back so you're lengthening your lunge. Lower your right knee down. Untuck your toes. Right hand stays flat. Your left arm up, twist. A little more challenging to breathe with the consistency and the balance and the twist as it naturally wants to shorten your inhale. Take your left arm behind your low back. Look down to start, and then roll your left shoulder blade back into the spine. Open the left side of the chest. And feel the space and the stretch. Connect to the power as you draw your gaze and left hand back to the ground. Tuck your back toes. Lift your right knee, setting up our power lunge. It's going to feel like work to get that left knee over your heel. Got to use your legs, belly and back. Float your arms by your side. Stay low, chest over your left knee. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, reach your arms back. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, reach back. Let's go. 8 more. 5. You got it. 4. Feel. 3. Last 2. Reach out. Inhale. Hands down, step your left foot back into a down dog. Exhale, feel that left leg. Lots of feeling in your legs. Stillness in your down dog. Fingertips spread. Wrap or twist the elbows in towards each other and feel your upper back spread. And tailbone high, bring your big toes together. Lift your heels up, look forward. Bend your knees, take 2 steps to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, arms over your head. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back into a high plank. You can hold your plank, take 3 breaths. Or do 3 yogi push-ups, strong in the upper back. Bend the arms, lower halfway. Press up, 1. Bend the arms, press up, 2. Bend the arms, press up, 3. Lift your hips, everybody back into your down dog. If your hands are wider than your shoulders, make sure you turn your middle fingers out so that you're not dumping weight into the inner shoulder and around your neck. And draw your outer hips back, turn your inner thighs back, and lift your tailbone up. You'll get a little bit more out of this moment in your down dog. Take a breath in through your nose and out. And keep your left foot down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step right foot all the way through. Standing splits, rock and lift your back leg up. And so even if you got to hover the hands or hands onto the shin, straighten your right leg. And then from there you can start to fold, take some weight out of your arms and let your forehead go down to your knee. You feel what you feel in the backside of your right leg and your hamstring. Use your belly. When you bend your right leg, your belly has to engage. The upper back as well. Step your left foot back into a lunge and then set your left hand flat. You're going to turn to the outer edge of both feet. So outer edge of your left foot, outer edge of your right foot, and then reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Okay, this should bring a sensation to your bum on the right side of your body. Keep reaching up. Keep that bottom hip lifting as you press the outer edges of the feet into the mat. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Gaze and right hand down. Pivot square into your lunge. And that's a little shorter stance to help you straighten your front leg. Pyramid, hop your back heel in, turn it down. And then inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, dive, chest and forehead to your right knee. Soften the shoulders, turn the elbows in, breathe into the hamstring. And feel the line from the back of your right heel all the way up into the high part of your hamstring. Pivot your back heel high, bend your front leg, set your hands, exhale all the air. Arms are straight. Lift your right foot, kick it back, three-legged dog. Open your right hip, curl your heel into your bum. So you're lifting your right knee to the sky. Now your left arm wants to bend, right? So bend your left arm and bring your forearm all the way to the mat. Look at the mat. Use your right hand to support your left shoulder and keep lifting your right knee up. Okay, all the while connected to your core. Left leg is strong, square to the thigh. Feel the ball of your foot. You got it. Slowly press back up. Square your hips, step back into your down dog. 2 hands and 2 feet on the ground. And weight into your right heel as evenly as you can. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your nose. And draw with your belly. Not easy, but to use your front body in your down dog. Right foot stays. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step, left foot all the way through. Bend your right leg, take off, standing splits, right leg up. And now our focus is to straighten the left leg. Take the weight out of the hands. Lessen the grip in the jaw. Even if you want to go hands to shin, use that. Steady your gaze, one spot. And if you fall out, take a breath, come back in. And then you can dive a little bit deeper, forehead to your left knee. When you bend your left leg, you've got to connect to your belly and your back. That'll float your right foot back and down into a lunge. And set your right hand flat in front. Outer edge of your right foot, outer edge of your left foot. Set, and then reach your left arm up. If your outer hips are really tight, hey, work with the best you've got. Even if both hands are on the ground and you're just working to get your left toes turned out, press into the outer edges of your feet. Reach through your top arm. Breathe for 3, 2, gaze and left hand down, pivot square into your lunge. It's going to feel like a shorter lunge. So now you can straighten your front leg, turn your back heel in or hop it forward, and to turn in for pyramid, inhale, lift halfway, and chest and forehead, exhale to your left knee. And pushing down through the gas pedal in your left foot. Feel the sensation from the back of the heel all the way up to the high part of your hamstring. You know, the while we're not digging in or clenching the jaw. The jaw remains soft. Same with the space around your eyes. Same with what you're holding on to in your upper back or across your shoulders. And pivot your back heel high, bend your front leg, set your hands flat. Arms straight as you exhale. Lift your left foot, kick it back, inhale, 3-legged down dog. Open your left hip, curl your heel into your bum. Your right arm wants to bend anyway, so let your right elbow come in, forearm down onto the mat. Look at the mat, use your left hand, so you're still lifting out of your right shoulder as your left knee points up to the sky. Right leg is so strong, you're doing great, breathe. And see the space when you're breathing. It inserts and creates the safety and to move your body freely. Come back up into your dog. 2 hands, 2 feet onto the ground. Set your heels heavy, draw in through your belly, lift your tailbone up. Great job. Bring your big toes to meet, lift your heels. Load the spring like a trampoline, jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Let's go. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. So if anything, you can feel your outer hips. Inhale, arms up. Bend your legs, sit down in chair pose. And let your thighs take on the awareness of strength. Bring your hands to your heart. Chest proud, right elbow outside your left thigh, and twisted chair. And bum stays low, and chest is rising, shoulders away from your ears. Now you can stay in this arm variation or open your arms into a T. And bring your palms back together, look down, inhale, rise, reach up, stand up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, bring your hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Let's take a flow, everyone. Plant the hands, step back, bend your arms, chaturanga, elbows in. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, pedal out your down dog, please. Bend one knee, and bend the other knee. And so yesterday we were talking about, right, some people start with a great amount of flexibility. You have to find the strength. Some people start with a great amount of tightness, right? You've got to breathe into the tightness and to find the openness. Either way, we've all got something to practice. Bring your big toes together. Heels up, bend the knees, jump off the trampoline, come to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, palms face. Bend your legs, sit back into your chair. And you don't always have to sit deeper. Sit in a place, realize the sensation, hands to your heart center. Take an inhale. Left elbow outside your right thigh. Twisted chair. I think we embed in our minds way too often. We got to do better. And better and better and better. Yoga teaching us to resolve and balance. So we learn from the extremes. Okay, arm position can stay or open your arms into a T. Okay, literally guided by your breath intuitively versus forcing things intellectually. It'll flow if you let it. Right hand to left. Inhale, rise. Stand up. Everything up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, open back body. Plant, step back into your high plank, bend your arms, chaturanga. Inhale, tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips and feel your low back. If it's tight, put a little bend to your knees in downward facing dog. And it feels open, press your heels down and draw your low belly in. 2 more breaths in your dog here. Left foot stays. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step right foot through. Straighten your front leg out, but keep your gaze forward. Hands down. You're in an active position. Draw your belly and bring your left knee behind your right knee. Squat. Both legs bent. That means your core has to activate. Hands to your heart. Stand up. Lift your left knee in front. Right leg straight. Press down through the sole center of your right foot. Inhale, reach your arms up. Keep your left knee where it is. T-twist open to the left. Left arm back, right arm forward with your left knee drawn up. We could do it. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Exhale, bring your left foot down, hands to your heart center. Inhale, rise both arms up, press down through your feet. Exhale, dive, bring your hands to the mat. Listen here. Inhale, halfway lift. Right foot steps back into a lunge. Bend your left leg. Inhale, rise, arms up, crescent warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Pivot on the ball of your back foot and ground through the heel. Press out through the heels of your hands. You work on spreading your knees. So you're getting this feeling all the way up to your groin, Okay, muscles around the base of your pelvis, and rather have your chest proud than your knees caving in. So shorten the stance if you need to. Spread the knees, chest proud, left forearm to your left thigh, and reach your right arm all the way over your head towards the top of your mat. And feel it in your back hip. And you can stay right here, strong belly, strong back. Exhale, reach your left arm forward, palms face. Knee stays spread. Front of your thighs, you get it, sensation. Reaching through your fingers, stay with your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior two, left arm up, right hand down. Stay with your lunge, twist your top pinky finger in, thumb out. Awesome, come back, warrior two. Inhale, look over your front hand. Exhale, windmill your hands down, plant pivot, step back into your down dog, left heel heavy. Take a breath into your body. From your down dog, big toes together, lift your heels up, roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Look at your left hand, press the ground away. You can keep your gaze down and then reach your right arm straight up. Then turn your gaze sideways, side plank. Gaze and right hand down to the ground. Pivot square to your high plank, high push-up. Use your belly, slide your ears up. Bend your arms, lower halfway down. Stay here. Take an inhale and exhale, lower down onto your belly. So release the trunk into the ground, untuck your toes. Okay, better here, tops of your feet down. Roll your heart up, elbows into your sides, baby cobra. We're resetting the low back. Slowly lower your chest down. Keep your elbows in, tuck your toes. Kick through your heels, feel your thighs. Add weight to your hands, press up inch by inch. All the way up to plank. Feel the surge. Take an inhale. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Great. Keep breathing, jaw soft. Little by little, walk your feet back to the top of your mat. No rush. Big toes together. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Weight into your left foot, lift your right knee in front of you. And press down into your left foot. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, twist, right arm back, left arm forward. So just a different way of getting into the T-twist. Use the upper back. And rotate through your spine. Keep pressing down through your left foot. And come back to your center, arms up. Right foot down, hands to your heart center. Feel your feet. Inhale, rise, arms up, reach. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Listen, inhale, lift halfway. Left foot back, big step to lunge. Bend into your right leg. Inhale, rise. Press your feet into the ground, crescent warrior. And you are on the ball of your back foot. Pivot your heel down, open your knees, arms reach out, warrior two. And feel it through the heels of the hands and the inner thighs. Rather have the chest proud, so shorten the stance if your knees are caving in or if your chest is rounding down. Right forearm to your right thigh. Left arm reaches up and over your head. And feel your side body. Keep pressing your hips out towards the wall you're facing. Use your strong upper back. Ground through your back heel. Reach your right arm forward, parallel to your left. Stay with your lunge. Inhale, rise. Reverse your warrior two. Left hand down. Knees spread, stay with your lunge. Twist your right pinky finger in. Excellent. Come back, warrior two. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale. Windmill your hands to the mat. Plant, pivot, step back into your down dog. Big toes together. And feel the kink from your right hip. Release. Lift your heels up. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Look at your right hand. Press the mat away. Reach your left arm up. Turn your gaze sideways. Side plank. Excellent. Bring your gaze and left hand down. Pivot square. Feel your plank. Strong legs, belly and back, lower halfway down. You can do it. Keep yourself hovered. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lower down onto your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Tops of your feet down, elbows in. Feel your lower back muscles activate. Soften your chest back down. Tuck your toes. So important to activate the low back. Lift the knees, elbows in, hover the chest. Inch by inch, press all the way back up. And lift your bum into your downward facing dog. Let's even it out, everybody. Walk your hands back to your feet. Good sweat. Feet hip width apart. Take your peace fingers. Hook your big toes from the inside. Feel if you can go a little bit deeper into your fold. Stretch the top of your head down towards your feet. And you're right where you're supposed to be. And connect to the balance of your breath. Feels good. Follow a bead of sweat on your skin. And relax the jaw, release the toes. Little bend to the knees, crawl your hands forward, come back out into a plank. So you're in a broad base. Feet are hip width, hands under your shoulders, hover your right toes, right knee, left elbow, cross the body. Step back to plank, left knee, right elbow, cross the body. Step back, switch. Step back, switch. Step back, switch. You got it, 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back, plank, inhale. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. And release your head, release your neck. Make sure you're pressing your hands down. Feel that deep breath into your chest. Great job. Big toes together. Step your right foot in between your hands. And straighten your front leg. Pivot your back heel down like warrior two. With your legs straight. So if this is pulling in your low back, use your right hand on your shin and to lift your chest up and then reach your left arm to the sky. So you're in Utthita Trikonasana. You just came into it from the ground. And slide your right ribs forward. As you draw the opening across the left side of your chest, turn your gaze up, right eye to your left thumb. Press through your back heel, lift through your upper back, slowly come to stand. Pivot, turn your right toes in, face the sideline of your mat. Feet are wide, inhale, open the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, dive, lead with your chest, and come into a wide-legged forward fold. And set your palms shoulder width apart. Walk your hands back underneath your torso. Elbows over your wrist, and then you're sliding your heart forward. Turn your inner thighs back. You should feel that in the hamstrings. And take one more exhale. And crawl your hands under your shoulders, straighten your arms, flat back. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your right foot. Pivot square back into your lunge. Lower your back knee down, untuck your toes. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana. Move your pelvis down, bend into your front leg, yet draw your belly in, lift out of your low back. Mid to upper spine as you draw your wrist back, little back bend, breathe into it. Follow your breath on your exhale, gaze and hands down to the ground. Take a beat, pause. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee, feel your belly, kick your right leg back and up, three-legged down dog. And you've been here, now walk your hands back to your left foot. And so a lot of this back of mat transition, you're in the standing splits. And bring your right knee into your chest. Remember, when you bend your standing leg, your core's got to activate. Bring your hands onto your right shin, and then stand up, and when relieving, like we started on our backs. Right knee into your chest. Should feel quite powerful and connected to your belly and the framework of your upper back body. And from here we can explore. Keep the knee where it is, connect to your core, reach your arms up. On the exhale, kick your right heel straight out in front of you, any amount. Inhale, bend the leg. Think of it like pumping up the thigh, kick out through the heel. One more, bend and kick out through the heel. Step your right foot down and bring your left hand by your side. Reach back, grab the inside of your left foot, ankle or shin for dancer's pose. And square your hips. This can be enough. Standing leg straight, kick down and back into your left hand. And it's like you just did on your knee in Anjaneyasana. And stay with me for 5. Kick and breathe to your edge. 3, 2, inhale, rise slowly. Feet down, both arms up. Feel your feet, take a breath in. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Great job. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, crawl the hands forward, come into your high plank, high push-up. And big toes together, inner thigh squeeze. Rock the weight into your toes, and then back into the balls of your feet. Every time you rock into your toes, feel the exhale, suck your low belly in, and take more weight, create more space in the lower third of your spine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Lips seal, little sigh, exhale all the air out. And so very easy for practice to dump its weight into our low back. So little bend to the knees. You don't have to sit in that pressure as you continue to activate and get used to connecting your back body into your core. Right foot stays. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step left foot through. Straighten your front leg out. Pivot your back heel down like warrior 2, but both legs are straight. And so if you're struggling with your hands on the ground, left hand up onto your left shin, roll your bum under, use the legs, belly and back to balance, and reach your right arm up, Utthita Trikonasana. And as you slide your left ribs forward and draw your right ribs back, and then you can always deepen the experience through the breath. Again, that's what keeps it safe. That's what makes the practice mindful. That's what takes the soreness that you were feeling at the beginning, and you've probably forgotten about it until I mentioned it. That's how we can practice every day. The breath just takes us into that flow. And feel your back heel, and draw with your belly. Inhale, rise up, lift your heart, stand, and pivot your left toes in. Face the sideline of your mat. Feel like you're getting wider through your arms. Inhale. Exhale, hinge, forward fold. Bring your hands down to the mat. In wide legs, turn your big toes in, kick your heels out. Hands shoulder width, walk your hands back. Elbows over your wrists, slide your heart forward as you draw your inner thighs back. And it's a good place to lengthen your exhale when you're in a forward fold. And it's restorative and draws you back into that energy flow where it may have gotten sticky in the challenge or in the intensity, whether that's the heat, the posture, or sometimes the attachments and the stress held up in the mind. And take your hands under your shoulders, straight arms, flat back. Inhale here. Exhale, walk your hands over to your left foot. Pivot your feet square into a lunge. Right knee comes down. Untuck your back toes. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana. And hips down, or as low as they'll go. Tailbone rolls under, belly in. And then up through the mid to the upper spine. Wrists draw back, and you're in Anjaneyasana. And you should feel this actively through your upper back strength as the shoulders stay rooted into their sockets. And follow your exhale. Hey everyone, the Dodgers are in the World Series if you didn't see last night. And bring your gaze and hands to the mat. Pause here, take a beat. And let your belly flex. Tuck your back toes, lift your right knee. And set your hands, kick your left leg back, three-legged dog. You are familiar. Walk the hands to the back of the mat. And standing splits. Plenty of work opening up in these hamstrings today. And remember, little micro bend to your standing leg. Left knee into your chest, your core, your back, hands to your left shin. And then stand up, when relieving, standing. Elbows in should feel really powerful with space in your low back. Sure, your glutes and your outer hips might be burning a little bit. Keep your knee there, use your belly, float your arms up. Exhale, kick your left heel forward any amount. Inhale, bend the leg, pump up the thigh. Exhale, kick the heel out. One more, bend the leg. Exhale, kick through the heel. Left foot down, left arm stays. Bring your right hand by your side and grab the inside of your right foot, ankle or shin. Set up dancer's pose. And square your hips. Reach up through your fingertips. Kick down and back into your right hand. Any amount, anything from vertical into exploring the back bend. Keep lifting the back of your heart. Stay with me and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, rise slowly with control of your breath, right foot down. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, dive, let it go, forward fold. Yes, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, crawl out, hands forward to a high plank. Big toes together. Inner thighs squeeze. We rock forward into the toes. Little exhale pulses. Remember how we started? Low belly pulses. Keep going. Feel your thighs. Low belly draws in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Same time, lower your knees to the mat. Untuck your toes. Crawl your knees forward. If you'd like a little sip of water, now is a good time. When you're ready, swing your feet out in front and come to your bum. Set up your boat pose. And square your sacrum into the mat. Take your hands behind the knees and lift your feet up. I say your sacrum is that triangular bone on the base of your spine, and it feels like the palm of your hand is grounding down into the mat. It's that kind of stability. And if you're too low, you're going to be on your lumbar spine, and it's not going to feel very stable. Float your arms by your sides. Keep your heart up. Take the weight out of your low back. You've done a great job all afternoon. And then lower down to a hover, and so that your heels and your shoulders are 6 inches off the ground. So now your low back will be touching the ground. Okay, to get to our six-pack, turn your palms down onto the ground. Press your hands into the mat. Keep your chin close to your chest and flutter kick your feet. Press your hands into the mat and you're going to feel your six-pack like you've never felt your six-pack before. Keep your chin close to your chest. You got it. Last 10, 9, 8. It's okay. Let it burn a little bit. 5, 6, 4, 3, 2. Let it go. Lie down. Be still. Release your belly. Let it be open. Take a deep breath to your chest. It is all worth it for that breath right there. And if you're cooked, enjoy this feeling. If you'd like to rep out 100 yogi bicycles with me, bend your legs, hands behind your head, interlace your fingers. Hey, lift your feet. Why not? Why wouldn't you? Head off the mat, shoulders off the mat, right elbow, left knee, left elbow, right knee. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Great job, everyone. Bring your knees in. Hands to your shins. Ooh, if you feel your neck, rock on the back of your head a couple times. It'll go away. Keep your right shin in. Kick your left leg straight out onto the mat, and then switch your grip so your hands are on the back hamstring, and kick your right heel straight up towards the ceiling. Strong grip. Shoulders grounded. Kick through your heels, and both legs can be pretty well straight at this point. And shoulders square. Bend your right leg. Bring your knee as close as you can into your chest. And keep your knee there. Take your right peace fingers, hook your right big toe, and then pull your right foot over your head. Left hand can be on the back of your right leg and supporting. So we're keeping the knee drawn into the chest, then, and bring the foot over the head best you can. Ooh, feel the hamstring, please. All right, keep your right leg up as you release your toe, arms by your sides. Close the eyes, and we lower the right leg slowly for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and right leg to the mat. Sit and observe and feel if your right leg is a little bit longer than your left leg right now. Take a deep breath, little sigh. Let's bring the left knee into the chest, please. Take the hands behind the leg on the hamstring and kick your left heel straight up. So legs as straight as they can be. Strong arms, shoulders down the back. And to say that hamstrings and we're of focus today is an understatement. So whenever you need that hamstring class, mark this one in the book. And bend your left leg, bring your knee close into your chest. And take your left hand, peace fingers, hook your big toe. And keep the knee drawn in, and then pull your left foot up over your head best you can to straighten the leg. And your right hand is there on the back of your left hamstring to support. You might feel something you've never felt in this leg. Breathe into it. And keep your left leg where it is. And release your toe, arms by your sides. You can close your eyes as we lower the left leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest your legs down. Feel your left leg longer. Release the belly, little sigh. And slide the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall apart. And so you're in Supine Baddha Konasana. Reach your arms over your head. And then let your arms rest down onto your mat. And adjust your shoulders, reset your head if you need to. And if you close your eyes, take your internal gaze upward towards your forehead space. If you're sitting under any type of light, natural light, like outside, you could pick up the black dots of your pupils, in contrast to the light. And it's a great little tool. And for as you're releasing the attachments of your mind, you can simply follow those black dots and you'll feel yourself drop into a different state of awareness. And slow down your breathing until you can release the control of your breath and feel yourself in this calm and hopefully quiet place, or at least a different place than wherever we started our practice from today. And keep your legs in the shape. Bring your hands down to your inner thighs. And take your fingers in your hands as you inhale, squeeze the skin of your inner thighs. And then exhale, soften the squeeze. Okay, grab some more skin with your hands. Inhale, squeeze with your hands. And then exhale, soften that squeeze. One more time. Inhale, squeeze the skin, or at least knead the fingers into the inner thighs. And then exhale, soften. And so let the legs go straight. Ooh, feel the hips. And turn your big toes out. And take a breath to settle your shoulders, your head, your arms. And then let your breath go, let your body go. Every single muscle can relax here. And we always go in Shavasana to Shavasana. Everything else in between, it's our life up to this point. In the mere matter of an hour, and feel everything in our life up to this point. And feel into this place and where you can be free, where you can feel your heart open, connection, love, peace, kindness. Gosh, we need kindness and peace. If you can't think of anything else to do, be kind. Spread peace. Feel more expanded versus contracted. Your center. Right, part of this day to explore a deeper center, feel grounded, and then let the energy and just see what happens having this practice part of your day. I thank you all so much for sharing it. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. Talia will be here tomorrow. And take care, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Beautiful day. Namaste.